We are now being joined by the President of Jammu-Kashmir BJP, Mr. Ravinder Raina. Mr. Raina, OIC has come out with a statement. They have expressed deep concern over the Dharm Sansad that was organized in Haridwar, and their anti-Muslim remarks were made by some people. They have also expressed concern over the recent hijab controversy. OIC has asked the government of India to ensure the security of Muslim community in India. Your reaction?
When Talibani and Al-Qaeda terrorists were brutally murdered the women's, children's and old age in Afghanistan, all of them were the Muslims. OIC leaders remained as a mute spectator. When ISIS terrorists brutally murdered women, children, youngsters, old age people in Yemen and Syria, OIC leaders remained as a mute spectator. They didn't utter a single word in condemning the brutal murderous attack on the Muslim communities. And now they are playing a politics. They are playing into the hands of anti-India forces. This is not good. India have already made its commitment towards all sections of society. The Indian Constitution says right to equality for each section of society, and India is run by our Constitution. The Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi Sahab, with a mission of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas, taking everybody into the confidence. Modi government is doing all good work. This is a conspiracy to defame the country. And I would also ask OIC leaders, when Hindus and Sikhs were brutally murdered in Pakistan, they didn't utter a single word in condemning Pakistan. And when hundreds of Kashmiri Muslim youth were brutally murdered by Pakistani terrorist outfits, not a single word in condemning the terror attacks by the Pakistani outfits. This is the double standard. I think OIC must work transparently, and they should take note of what had happened in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Yemen and Syria.
So you feel that the OIC members themselves have a very poor track record when it comes to minority rights in their own countries and human rights?
Definitely it shows. It is an example why they remained mute spectator when people in Afghanistan were murdered by the Talibanis. Why? What were the reason? When ISIS terrorists brutally murdered the Muslims in Yemen and Syria, why this OIC leader remained mute spectator? But this shows that something wrong is there. India is a democratic country, and every individual is given the fundamental rights. The part 3rd of the Indian Constitution that guarantees the fundamental right of equality to each of the citizen in the country is an Indian Constitution.
Right. But Mr. Raina, don't you think that events like Dharm Sansad that were organized in Haridwar and other places have, maligned the image of India at the international, forum?
The way Honorable Prime Minister of India is working, taking every Indian into the confidence and doing the development and taking care of each individual in the country with the mission of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas, India has gained a huge popularity and trust among the international top forces. There are some forces, those are always trying to create a propaganda against the country, and again these forces are playing the foul.
Thanks for speaking. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Jammu for India Today.